So I request all of you to come on page 18, okay?
Yes, sir. We know.
Page 18 of English book.
Anh ngon mà xịt em được.
Ngon, ngon.
Gì tôi gì tôi.
Okay. So listen very carefully, everyone.
Yes, sir.
So we are going to deal with the text.
Yes, yes.
Okay, from Unit 2. Unit 2 is all about festivals and celebrations. Okay, different types of festivals are celebrated all around the world. Okay, the festival that is celebrated here in Nepal are different from those celebrated in other parts of the country. Okay, and then the nature and types of festival also differ country to country, continent to country, continent, and so on. Yes. So when we talk about festival, there are lots of festivals, and they are like beyond count. And there are some festivals which we do not know at all. Okay. So there are such a strange, festivals in the world which we have never heard, and I think we do not know how they are celebrated and what is their religious and cultural significance or importance. Okay? So in this chapter, we are going to talk about a festival called Battle of the Oranges. Okay? So I don't think that you have heard it, or I guess very few of you have heard, or not even heard at all. So this festival, when studied, sounds really great and enjoyable. It's so exciting and interesting. Right? This is a festival, especially celebrated in Europe and particularly in Italy and Spain. Okay, and this is the festival in which the participants throw oranges, to each other. There are opponents, okay, and the players should throw oranges upon those participants. Alright, and while doing so, those involved in the festival may be injured. They may be hurt, but that doesn't matter at all. They do not like being hurt. They do not. They do not mind. Sorry. They do not mind being hurt. They do not mind being injured. Okay, because that is their culture, and what they expect is good days are coming ahead. Okay. Therefore, this festival has a great significance in the place where it is celebrated. So, to talk about it further, I request you to come to the page 18 and see it. Alright. Hope everyone has book. Backwards, please. Alright. Let's begin. I'll simply read each paragraphs and then explain you what they mean. Okay? Alright. Let's begin with the first paragraph. So first of all, see the title, Battle of the Oranges. This is the name of festival, and for warming up, you may see the previous page. Okay, there are some pictures that represent different festivals, especially celebrated in Nepal alone. However, the name of festivals are mistakenly given here. Okay, you can check it. For example, you can see there, Jorvik Festival, England is written instead of maybe Radho Machindranath or something like that, right? And you can see another Nepalese festival is associated with this picture, but Mardi Gras Festival, the USA is written. So this is no technical problem. Okay? This is, I think, printing problem. Okay. So leave it. So these pictures show us that we are rich in festivals, because you know very well we are multi-religious people, we are multilingual people, and we are like multicultural people. So we have distinct culture. The culture of Sherpa people is totally different from those of Brahmin and Kshetri. Similarly, Rai people has their own typical culture, and other people have their own culture. Therefore, this, you know, distinctiveness, okay, such a distinctiveness is not a problem to us because we live in unity and with cooperation, okay, and that is the identity of our country, Nepal. So we are not going to talk about any festival of Nepal. We are going to talk about the festival, as I told you before, popular in Europe, especially Italy, Spain, okay. So let's see this. You can see a picture. In the picture, we can see different people, okay, and they are dressed differently. You can see they have different uniform. Maybe they are the participants, okay, and they are just standing in the middle of a big pile of oranges, and the oranges are here broken into pieces because they were thrown by the participants to each other, okay. And while playing with the oranges like this, the oranges break down, okay, and they release juice, and that spreads all over the board, okay. All right. Now let's see how it is celebrated, or how it is played. So before we begin, so let me tell you what happens here. Actually, there is a speaker, okay? There is the writer who is talking about this festival. And the writer is participating in the festival, okay? The writer, maybe a woman, okay, is participating in the festival called Battle of the Oranges, okay? And she is suddenly attacked by someone on her face,
Orange.
and she feels like, oh my God, now I'm quite unconscious, okay? And, she doesn't feel good in the very beginning, but as she continues watching the, way they play, so she enjoys, okay? So she's telling her experience about this festival. So what does she say? Let's see first paragraph. So she says, all I can see is a flash of orange. Then I'm hit in the chest. So she is standing there, very close to the place where it is celebrated. And what she can see? She can see flash of oranges. Means what? The oranges that are being thrown, like a blink of light, okay, like flash of light, okay. They come so quickly and they go so quickly, and I am hit in the chest. So someone hits, okay, her on her chest. It knocks my breath away. It feels like, oh, my breath is stopped. My breathing is stopped now. I think it has taken my breath away. Now I'm going to die, okay? She feels like that. I slide backwards. She moves backwards. Fall bumpers in the pile of mush, orange mush. Okay? That means she is backward. She moves backward, and she just falls down. Okay? She is grounded, and she finds a very big pile of orange mush. That means your सुन्तलाको जुन बोक्रा जुस हैन अनेक कुराहरू हुन्छ नि जुन त्यो टुक्रिएको जुन सुन्तला छ अरेन्ज त्यसको थुप्रो माथि हुँदै के हुन्छ उहाँ चाहिँ लड्नुहुन्छ है pile of orange mush. What the heck? This is expression of like dislike. Okay? What the heck means what the hell actually she is saying. Okay? I touch my head, my red hat is still there. And then now she, finds herself, on a very big pile of oranges, and orange mush actually, and at the same time she checks, hat on her head, because some people are given red hat there, and they have to wear, okay, and it has different meaning. That hat symbolically means, freedom. So this comes later. So she feels it. Still there is hat on her head. The participant, especially those who do not like to join battle, okay, they have to wear red hat according to their culture. Well, during the carnival means that celebration, festival, official public notices are plastered on the walls around Iberia, ordering people, especially tourists, to wear a red hat, or else they can be considered a fair target for gentle and moderate orange throwing. All right. Now, what does second paragraph say? Look at here. So, the officials there, okay, it means like the people there, paste, rules on the wall where the, carnival takes place. And what is written there, in the notice board, in a piece of paper, or let's say a big notice board, please wear red hat. It is written. Understand? And the place where it is celebrated is Iberia. Okay, that's the name of place. And they are, asked to wear red hat. Or else, and why red hat? If they do not wear red hat, so they can be attacked anytime. Okay, and to be prevented from the attack of the oranges, they should wear red hat. And sometimes, okay, even those wearing red hat may also be attacked. Okay, but this is quite a safe way of, staying there. Okay, being part, it's a safe way of, representing oneself in the festival. So it says, or else they can be considered a fair target. Everyone's target will be on those who do not wear red hats. But those who are wearing red hats, they are quite safe. Okay, they are not easily attacked. But it doesn't mean that they will not be attacked. They will be attacked, but not like those who are, without red hat. And then the red hat people are ordered to wear is not just any hat. Look at here. The hat that people are ordered to wear is not ordinary hat. That means it's not simple hat. It's a different type of hat. Right? And now the name of the hat is given there. The Berretto Frigio. Okay? This is the name of the hat. The Berretto Frigio, or sock shaped. That means looks like sock in its shape. Sock means like moja. Okay? Okay. Sock shaped hat sold on every street corner is the symbol of the carnival itself. So when the festival approaches, okay, what do people do there? They sell red hat in the street, and that symbolizes the beginning of the celebration. For example, during Tihar, when we see red flowers on the street, we feel that now Tihar is approaching, it is coming, right? So same is the scenario there. So there are loads of red hats kept for sale in the street, and many people would like to buy. And it is a symbol of freedom. Okay? The red hat is what? Symbol of freedom. That means how? So look at here. Won in Roman times by freed slaves. And during the Middle Age, it was on the heads of peasants rioting against feudal lords. Okay. So many years back, especially in Middle Age time and in Rome, actually in Rome, people used to wear this red hat, after they were freed as slaves. Okay, or many were compelled to be slave in rich people's home. Okay, and then they protested against the system. They got freedom, and those freed slaves started wearing red hats. Therefore, it is a symbol of freedom. Similarly, during the Middle Age, the peasants means like working class farmers. They were exploited badly by the feudal lords. Okay, those who would own big area of land and exploit those who are farmers. So they also got freedom because of their continuous protest. Okay, and they would also use this type of hat, that is red hat, as mentioned here. So red hat has what? A different meaning, symbol. Okay, and this is the symbol of freedom. Now the speaker is falling down. Okay, and she is bomb first in the pile of orange messiah. Now back on my feet means she stands up. Okay, I make sure my hat is on, whether I am wearing my hat or not. She is checking and visible, and she says it's there. I want to get another look. Now she wants to look at the side of the carnival. But soon I am hit again on my forehead. Now another orange comes and hits on her forehead, means nidha. Okay? And my head jerks back. Okay, it means it suddenly moves back with force. I wipe my face. Oh my goodness, it's blood. And she checks her face and she finds blood. Okay? I'm going to need stitches. I think this wound, there is a very deep wound, and I think I should stitch it. She feels like that. Maybe it's a concussion. Means I think I'm almost unconscious. Okay? I think I'm unaware what is happening. She feels like that. But actually, the blood that she finds, okay, on her forehead is not actual blood. This is, now later on she realizes, she remembered blood oranges. They are blood oranges, maybe blood-like substances kept inside, okay, and thrown on the participants. So, the red blood-like substance she feels is not actual blood, okay? And then, shivering from the quick succession of shock and relief, I retreat to the back of the square. So there is a square where the incident is happening, the festival is going on, and she gets back. She wants to be away from the place of the carnival. And she has a fear, maybe another hit I may have to bear, tolerate. So now other such attacks may succeed. Therefore, now I should be away from here. She feels so. This is the first of 3 yearly battles. Okay, please listen carefully. Eh? Alright. So, what is the speaker saying? Actually, these battles are 3 in number. In a year, 3 battles are done, and this is the first one. Okay? And then, everybody is fresh and excited from a year-long wait, and everybody waits for this, festival to arrive. 9 teams of Aranseri. Okay, there are 9 teams. These Aranseri, they are called Aranseri. It means orange throwers. Okay, those who throw oranges to each other, they are called what? Orange throwers. In another word, they are called Aranseri. On foot means without, like maybe no shoes, okay, or like no slippers. On foot, wearing uniforms, okay, and they have a typical type of uniform. They are 9 in team. All oranges and their opponents on horse drawn carriages, clad in doctor Wusk costumes with padded shoulders and leather-covered cylindrical helmets. Now look at here. So there is a scene. The participants there have a typical dress up, uniform. Okay? And the name of the uniform is Dr. Wusk costume, they say it. Okay? And then they have a hat, okay, and actually not hat, helmets, and they come in horse-drawn carriages. I think you understand horse-drawn carriages, okay, upon which they sit, and they have a helmet, and helmet has cylindrical shape, and they are covered with leather. Their helmet is covered with leather and cylindrical in shape. An hour into the battle, the square is covered in a thick sludge. That means mixture of orange pulp and horse manure. It smells sharp, sweet and sour. Okay, so after the end of an hour, you can see the scene quite, amazing, quite different. Different in the sense that to look at doesn't look so good, because there is a mixture of orange pulp and the manure of the horses. Manure means the stool, okay, of the horses. त्यहाँ चाहिँ कस्तो देखिन्छ भने झट्ट हेर्दा सिन चाहिँ त्यो पार्टिसिपेन्टले एक अर्कालाई त्यो अरेन्ज फाल्दाखेरि त्यो फुटेको अरेन्जको जुन थुप्रो छ त्यसमाथि त्यो पार्टिसिपेन्टहरू चाहिँ अपोनेन्टहरू चाहिँ पार्टिसिपेन्ट्सहरू एक्चुअली त्यो घोडाको हैन रथ जस्तो एउटा चाहिँ भेहिकलमा आउँछ हैन र त्यो होर्सले त्यहाँनेर गरेको दिशा जुन हुन्छ नि मल हैन त्यो गोबर भनौँ हैन उनीहरूको त्यो हर्सको चाहिँ जुन हुन्छ नि स्टुल्स हुन्छ त्यो र अनि अरेन्ज सबै मिक्स हुँदाखेरि त्यहाँ इट स्मेल्स डिफरेन्ट he says it smells sharp एकदमै तिखो स्वीट कस्तो गुलियो एन्ड साउर अमिलो त्यस्तो किसिमको सेप आउँछ she says है so now further Aranseri on foot rush back and forth. That means those orange throwers move back and forth. To the side of the square stacked with orange crates. Okay, there is a square where you can see lots of crates with orange. Orange crates are kept there, and the participant move here and there. Why? To pick up the oranges. Okay, because they need to have stock. They need to have a lot, so that they can eat for a long period of time. Filling their shoulder bags and baggy tops. Baggy tops means the loose fitting clothes that involve, big, pockets where they put oranges. As soon as cart approaches, the cart with the participants comes towards them. They charge, means the heat, bombarding it with oranges. And while doing so, it feels like they are attacking with a bomb. Okay? So they are bombarded. So horses halt, they stop. For a few minutes, oranges explode, they break. Then the cart takes off again. Means, okay, the cart again moves back one, okay, and the arrangeri chase it for a while. Now they chase means खेल्नु लखेट्नु, okay. Hurling the last of their supply, they throw the remaining oranges towards, the horse cart. Hurling the last of their supplies, they wear no protection, and they do not have any protection. Those who are throwing oranges, they do not have protection, and they walk around with their hair kept in orange bits. Their hair is full of what? Orange bits, the pieces of the oranges and the juice. Juice running down their face. Their face looks like, it is running with, juice, right? We can see juice running down their face. And some have broken noses. Look, some are even badly injured, broken noses. Some claws the side of their face. They hold their, face, part of face tightly because it is so painful. Arms or ribs. Some are found, like holding their arms, their ribs, and they hold their heads high, shouting their teams' war cries. Okay? And they still continue, like supporting their teams. They want the victory of their team. Therefore, they do not fear all these sort of things. Okay? They simply keep shouting for the win. This is the moment we wait for all the year, says Sylvia, holding an orange cut in half on her right eye. I will be happy to have a black eye tomorrow. Now there is a participant and her words, her remark is given here. So what she says, when asked, she says, this is the moment we wait for all the year. Actually, we were awaiting this to happen. And finally the carnival has arrived. And she is also attacked very badly with orange cut. And it has affected her eye, and she is holding an orange cut in half on her right eye. And I will be happy to have a black eye tomorrow. So because of such a heat, her eye will be swollen, next day. And the color of the eye will be changed into what? Black. And she is very happy to have such an eye the next day. Okay? She doesn't mind being injured like this. And check there. Now next. She sits with me, the speaker is saying, she sits with me sipping a glass of mulled wine. So she takes, the participant there takes wine, she sips it, means takes it slowly with a sipping sound, with little amount, okay? Okay? Yes, it is alcohol, wine. Okay. And I think carnival is good for our psychological health. Actually, this festival, this carnival, this celebration is very good for our psychological health. This makes us refreshed according to her. During these 3 days, I can let it all out, all the frustration I have built up during the year. So whatever frustration one has throughout the year, all frustration will go away once he or she is participated in the carnival, according to her. Afterwards, I feel refreshed. Of course, the accident happened. She adds, pushing the orange on her swollen eye, but you should try, it's good for you. There are lots of accidents. people get hurt, they get injured, but you should not leave. You should not give up. You should try because it is good for you. Okay, one of the participants says so. Now, I'm curious to know what it feels, I admit. Okay, so the speaker says, I like, actually feeling the actual taste of the festival. I admit, I accept this. I keep thinking, I'm wearing a hat. And the public are not supposed to join in the battle. Okay. It means the person who is wearing that red hat is not supposed to join in the battle. But if they like, they can join. You got it? But they are not attacked as seriously as other participants are attacked. Okay? They are somehow, a good safety. And even so, that doesn't seem to stop hat wearers from throwing the occasional orange. To prevent further trouble, volunteers advise the public to stay behind protective nets. And to be protected from the heat, there are nets managed, and they can simply go behind the net bars to protect themselves. But it doesn't mean that they are not hit. Okay? They will be hit occasionally. Okay? And then, forget the nets, says Mashi. There is another person, the participant called Mashi. Forget the nets. The nets said those. And Aaron said of the Moore team, there is a name of team called Moore team, and he is the participant or a thrower of this team with the gigantic skull on the back of his orange stained uniform. Okay, he has orange stained uniform, that means the mark with the juice of the orange. If you want to leave the carnival, you have to be in the middle of the battle. Yes. What he says, if you really want to have the fun, excitement, and real taste of the festival, you must be in the middle. Okay? He says so. It means you must participate. Aren't you afraid of getting hurt? Don't you fear that you will be injured? Okay? The speaker is asking. To whom? Asking one of the participants called Massey. And Massey laughs. Okay? If you compare the risk to the rush you get, a black eye is a small price to pay. Yeah. Just to have a black eye is not a big problem. See the rush. See the excitement that people have there. This is nothing because good fortune is coming. Okay? So this is nothing. So this is not risky at all. Though we are injured, okay, it is good. It is a symbol of something good. He says. He fills his stock with oranges. Means he keeps oranges in his pocket. Okay? And a cart is approaching now. The cart again comes. It is coming towards him. Come on, throw your red hat away and come with me. And Massey says to the speaker, you are wearing red hat, please throw away, come with me, let's go to play. Okay? He said. But will he join? I'm tempted, means, yeah, I'm attracted to it. I feel like being involved, but I decline. But I don't want to involve. Okay? I don't like getting involved in it. So in this way, the speaker explains his experience of being involved in a festival called Battle of the Oranges. Okay? Alright. So this is all about this festival. I think you got some idea. The festival is all about throwing oranges. अब यो कस्तो छ भने यो चाहिँ हाम्रो लागि फरक किसिमको एउटा युरोपियन फेस्टिभल हो है। र अब तपाईँले बुझिसक्नुभयो धेरै कुराहरू त। अब यसमा के हुने रहेछ त भन्दाखेरि अब 2 टिमहरू हुने रहेछ होइन, विभिन्न टिमहरू, यहाँ 9 टिमको कुरा गरिएको छ। अनि त्यसपछि जो चाहिँ पार्टिसिपेन्टहरू हो उनीहरूले चाहिँ अरेन्ज कसलाई हान्नुपर्छ त, जो चाहिँ टिम छ अपोनेन्ट होइन, उनीहरू चाहिँ जो त्यो घोडाले तान्ने काठ हुन्छ नि क्यारियर, त्यसमा चढेर आएका हुन्छन् हेलमेट लगाएर होइन, उनीहरूलाई चाहिँ के गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ, हिर्काउनु पर्ने हुन्छ, एक अर्कालाई हिर्काउनु पर्ने हुन्छ। अब सायद जसले धेरै अरेन्जले एट्याक गर्यो ऊ चाहिँ विनर होला होइन, लेट्स एज्युम लाइक दिस। र अब त्यो हुँदै गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ के हुन्छ त भन्दाखेरि अर्को स्पेसल कुरा उनीहरूको एउटा किसिमको स्पेसल ह्याट हुने रहेछ। त्यो ह्याट चाहिँ रेड ह्याट भन्छ र त्यो ह्याट जसले लगाउँछ उनीहरूलाई चाहिँ खासमा हिर्काउनु पर्छ भन्ने कम्पलसरी छैन होइन, उनीहरू चाहिँ अब केही मात्रामा सेफ छन् भन्ने देखाइदिन्छ है। र त्यसको मतलब फेरि उनीहरूलाई एट्याक हुँदै नहुने भन्ने चाहिँ होइन है, कुनै कुनै बेला उनीहरूलाई पनि एट्याक हो तर कम मात्रामा हुन्छ है। र जसले नलगाएको छ ह्याट होइन उसलाई चाहिँ बढी एट्याक हुन्छ। र त्यो ह्याट नलाउनुको मतलब एक्टिभली पार्टिसिपेट हुनु पनि हो। जसले ह्याट लगायो म यसमा इन्भल्भ हुन्न भन्ने हो होइन, जसले चाहिँ ह्याट लगाएको छैन ऊ चाहिँ त्यहाँको पार्टिसिपेन्ट हो होइन त, यस्तो हुने रहेछ। अनि त्यसपछि अब त्यहाँको सिनहरू हेर्दाखेरि अनौठो व्यक्तिलाई चाहिँ होइन, कहिले नदेखेको त्यो सिन, त्यस्तो व्यक्तिलाई चाहिँ अचम्म लाग्नु स्वाभाविक हुन्छ त्यहाँ, किनभने त्यो फुटेको ओरेन्जको चाहिँ थुप्रो होइन, त्यसको जुस होइन, भित्रको चाहिँ त्यो हुन्छ नि इनर पार्टहरू, त्यो दानाहरू, त्यो सबै थुप्रिएको ठाउँ। अनि त्यसमाथि फेरि त्यो हर्सको चाहिँ मल गोबर हुन्छ नि त्यो पनि मिक्स भएको, अनि त्यसबाट आउने सेल होइन, त्यो गन्ध होइन, त्यो चाहिँ अलिकति हुन्छ नि सहन गाह्रो हुने टाइपको हुनसक्छ भन्ने कुरा छ होइन। यद्यपि मान्छेहरू चाहिँ यसलाई एकदमै ठुलो उत्सवको रूपमा चाहिँ मनाउने गर्छन् र उनीहरूलाई घाइते हुनु, इन्जोर्ड हुनु भनेको त्यति ठुलो कुरा होइन है। उसले यहाँ भनेको छ नि एउटा पार्टिसिपेन्टको अनुभव होइन, अब भोलि मैले मेरो आँखा चाहिँ अहिले अब यहाँ त्यो अरेन्जले लागेर एकदमै सुनिएको जस्तो छ, भोलि अब त्यो डार्क हुन्छ सायद होइन। अब त्यो चाहिँ के हो त, राम्रो हो, यसले चाहिँ रिफ्रेस गराउँछ, पछि अब गुड लकको यो साइन हो, सिम्बल हो भन्ने कुरा उसले गर्छ नि होइन। यसको मतलब दे डु नट फियर बिङ इन्जोर्ड है। यसरी चाहिँ अब विश्वको चाहिँ हरेक कुना कुनामा के गरिन्छ त, अनौठा किसिमका चाहिँ फेस्टिभलहरू चाहिँ मनाउने गरिन्छ। यसमध्येको एउटा उदाहरण चाहिँ के हो त, त्यो ब्याटल अफ द ओरेन्जेस हो। यस्तो किसिमको फेस्टिभल जुन अनौठो लाग्छ अरूलाई र हाम्रो आफ्नै देश नेपालमा पनि हामी पाउँछौँ होइन, किनभने हाम्रो जात अनुसार फरक फरक फेस्टिभलहरू छ होइन, समयअनुसार हामी फरक फरक फेस्टिभलहरू मनाउँछौँ। त्यो कारणले गर्दाखेरि अब कतिपय हामीलाई हाम्रै देशको फेस्टिभलहरू अनौठो लाग्छ होइन, भने यो चाहिँ झन् धेरै अनौठो फेस्टिभल हुन्छ स्वाभाविक होइन त। ल यो कुराहरू छ। अब हामी यसमा त्यो महत्त्वपूर्ण वर्डहरू छ यहाँ, यिनीहरूको मिनिङ लेख्छौँ है। यो विशेष गरी स्पेन, स्पेन र इटालीको भूभाग हुन्छ युरोपमा बढी छ। ठ्याक्क 8 कति बजे 30तिर है हाम्रो यहाँ रेकर्ड भइरहेको छ है, भइरहेछ अब त बन्द गरिदिँदा हुन्छ है यो।